Rescue 1 to Manhattan, check.
Rescue 1. Out of 123. Out of 174.
You have a box for this unit to respond to.
10-4, you're responding to all hands box 7-4, Pier 16.
Hey, 10-4, can you send me a ticket with 10-8 on the screen?
10-4, ticket's coming over. Manhattan, all hands want to work box 7-4. Location Pier 16 between John and South Street. First sailboat injuries. Rescue 1.
Yeah, Manhattan, security verification of victims in the water. That's it.
As per the citywide tour commander, there's multiple victims that are going to be sent to Pier 16.
Correct, 10-4, receive that. There's no report of anyone in the water.
Rescue 1, stand by. Manhattan Rescue 1.
Go, Manhattan.
Unknown on our side if there's anyone in the water.
Rescue 10-4.
We have more EMS buses to respond. We only have 2 here right now.
Special unit.
All right, guys, we got a major marine incident here at Pier 16. Apparently, a boat collided with the base of the Brooklyn Bridge.
We're making our way over there now. City White Tour Commander to Battalion 3-1.
Here come some of the patients. There's CPR in progress on some of the patients. I think over 200 people were on the boat.
Keep it pulsing! 2 more patients there, a total of 13 patients at Pier 16. 3 critical. All at Pier 16? Okay. Call 1-5 with Battalion 1.
All right, they're bringing all the patients here. Let me see what they got going on.
Some PD resources to help us clear this pier so we can get this corridor to the ambulances clear. Yeah. Battalion 4 Alpha. Yeah, give me a couple more trucks here. 10-4. 3-1 to 205 and 207. Grab your backboards, put them on a boat. The first boat that comes in, the rest is getting on it. 205, 10-4. Where we meet them?
I think they're gonna put rescuers in the water.
Negative, Chief. I'm just trying to get my rig over here, and we're gonna transfer that equipment onto the boat. Alright, so it's gonna be the ferry tunnel next to the Brooklyn Bridge, is that correct?
All right, the accident was over there on the Brooklyn side, way down yonder. They're bringing patients over here.
Cancel the whole unit, cancel all units. Any patients coming off the boat, everyone's going to Pier 16. All EMS resources are directed to Pier 16. All Marine units will be bringing all the patients to Pier 16. Command to Marine Battalion, you got that? Repeat that, please. All the patients are going to go to Pier 16. We're concentrating all the EMS resources at Pier 16 for all the patients. 10-4. Angle key. Bring the dive setup. 10-4, coming your way. Battalion 4 Alpha to Battalion 4. You're getting 2 more trucks. Ladder 6 and ladder 8.
All right,
You're right.
they're trying to get backboards and stretchers onto the NYPD boat. to go get patients.
9-3-1 to battalion 4K.
Major operation going on here.
Setup. 9-3-1 to battalion 4K.
Oh, they're bringing them down to the Marine boat.
I'm going to set up a command channel on channel 2. We're going to utilize both radios. We can exchange some information. 7-4. 2-7 Log 1-8 to all members. Come down to the pier. Come all the way down to the pier. Whoever has access to Bedford services,
Backboards for the patients.
We need it down by the pier. We're going to be boarding a boat. No bell. We need the strokes. Backboards. I got it. Marine Battalion to command. Grab the skids also.
All hands.
Chauffeur. You making your way over here to the
All right, so what they're doing is they loaded the backboards and all the stuff they need onto one of the FDNY units.
Marine Battalion to command.
I don't see the boat that crashed into the
Hey Joe, you might be
the
better
bridge,
off all that stuff over here.
which is what was said, but I'm not sure.
Alright, by the way, what do you guys have with you? Command, go ahead, Marine Battalion.
There they go to pick them up.
The last patient was just lowered from the forward mast. A second patient just made her way down from the center mast. Alright, so the front mast, we have no more patients. And do we know if there's any other patients on the other mast? I believe all the victims are down. We got 3 people on the top of the forward mast right now. Rescue hook to rescue. Go ahead. Me and Chris are on the boat. Alright, that's 4. I'm coming over. Battalion to command. Command. I have confirmation from the officers. They still have 6 members, 6 people on the mast, uninjured. All injured have been lowered. Alright, that's all. Rescue to Marine Battalion. Marine Battalion. The 6 uninjured that are up there, can they get down on their own or do they have to be?
All right, apparently the boat crashed and the people, it might have sunk and the people were on the mast of the boat hanging on to it.
Marine 9.
Can't see nothing from this side.
Marine 9.
Very large operation going on here. As far as the eye can see, we have emergency services on the Brooklyn side. I think they got 3 rescues on this. I'm not sure.
Liam, where are you? We're ready to boat over here at the Brooklyn Ferry terminal. The Brooklyn Ferry terminal? Yeah, I'll do the Brooklyn Bridge. Old Fulton to Water Street. Old Fulton to Water Street. What was your message earlier? Looking for the chauffeur. Disregard. We're going to bring backboards to the carousel now. Alright, what's your location? At the end of the pier.
Manhattan, second alarm, box 74. Location Pier 16 between John and South Street. Please have boat injuries. Manhattan, second alarm, box 74. Location Pier 16 between John Street and South Street. Please have boat injuries.
They transmitted a second alarm.
1 minute.
Division 1.
The fast truck are water rescue.
Division 110-5, you came in very well. 10-4, the fast truck is water rescue and they are a water rescue unit.
No one does. be on the rocks at some point. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave that call up to you guys. You're the Marine guys. 10-4, as soon as we get all the passengers off and everyone's accounted for, we'll give the okay. 10-4, just give me a heads up when you know. 10-4, as far as we're going, if you want to pull up next to us. Rescue 2 to show, command. Alright, Cap. Yeah, that's all right, you guys. We're on Old Fulton and Furman, and it's just all blocked up. We can't get over to you guys. Alright, 10-4, do what you can. We're going to take one boat out. The boat's going to come back and get you guys. Yeah, we're hanging out with equipment.
Alright. NYPD's got their divers ready. They're going to probably go search for more victims.
It's Flip 84, and I'm going to hop on Marine 1 and go out with Squad 1.
I heard it was over 200 people. I'm not sure if that's correct.
We have a command channel established. If you guys want, might be easier to talk on channel 2. If one of you guys goes to 2.
Yeah, I'll switch over to 2 now. Chris, tell me.
And the Marine 1, I think, is going to come get the FDNY members.
Yeah, you good? To confirm, all victims are going to Pier 16, correct? Guy on an HQ1.
Staging areas over here. They don't have any patients here yet.
When everyone is off the boat from FD and PD, and we give permission to move the boat, they want to move it across the river here, just north of the Manhattan Bridge. Yeah, once again, if you guys are good with that, if that's what you got to do with Marine-wise, I'm okay with it. 10-4. My Reno, come over here on HQ1. Marine Battalion. Shoot, that's Squad 1 and Rescue number 2, and so Port Side 2 to Marine 6, does that work? Repeat that, please. We have Squad 1, Rescue number 2, and we're going to come up Port Side to Marine 6 to load them up. Does that work for you? That works. I don't believe we have anyone else trapped or that has to be rescued at this point. Okay, we got passports, got equipment, we'll get them unloaded, and then we'll stand by at the ferry terminal. 10-4, right now we have it looks like all the crew members, they're trying to account for all of them. We started with 277.
277 people on board this vessel that crashed into the basin.
Yeah, the rest of us are going to get on that PD ball, beach up there. Right now, about the 4 PD.
Let's see, it looks like one of the Marine units just got here from the FDNY. Let's see what they're doing.
Marine 1 to Marine 6. Marine 6. Are we able to push up the vessel, or are you all see blocked in?
No, not yet.
We got the tug kind of pinning us in now when we're trying to get a boat out now. I would not advise at this moment.
Okay, 10-4. Is that the boat moving out, you think?
Possibly Marine 9 is just in front of him. We're bringing a patient over here now. This tug is tying off, so we're trying to squeeze the Marine 4 out. I don't think he can gain access. Unless PD pulls out, then he can jump on his port, south side.
Alright, 10-4. Let's let Marine 9 do this thing, and then we'll try to get in there. Hey, Willie. Go for Willie. Willie, I'm staying by the rig. I have the diver down bottle. If you guys end up getting on a boat, let me know and I'll bring it. Otherwise, let me know what else you need.
Okay, 10-4. Right now we're in a standing position. Hold on. Rescue, you call command.
Rescue 2, Captain, ma'am. Liam, you want us to get on the
PD boat with your guys in 252. Still need anything? Yeah, you know what? You can stand fast for a moment. It looks like you might be out of the woods here. Okay, so we'll let them go. Yeah, 10-4. 10-4. We'll get the rigs in case we gotta get out of here for something better. 10-4. 3-1 to 105. 105. Oh, you still at the ferry over there? We're at the ferry terminal now. Alright, do me a favor. You go to channel 2, you're gonna be my sector over there.
I got a patient over there, so I'm not going over there.
What's going on? That's cool.
They have several patients over there. I'm staying away from that.
I would say stay there. Stay there in case we do have an emergency or a problem and we need to take a boat to you. So we're going to set up that sector just on the other side of the bridge, opposite the carousel. Ladder 105 is going to be that sector.
Alright.
Can I have a location on ladder 105, please?
I don't see any boats coming here to pick up the rescue members. I'm not even sure
Rescue porter, rescue battalion.
they're going to do anything from this side. But this is where the staging is over here for the second alarm incident. 277 people.
Ladder 8 to command.
I don't know how many went in the water, how many injuries they are. Some of them were hanging onto the mast of the boat.
Rescue 2. Yeah, Liam, we're by the carousel. Need anything from us? We're just getting on the ship right now. I'll get back to you.
Everything's at a standstill on this side right now. Alright, I'm gonna continue. They're still treating some of the patients over there. It looks like they're gonna start transporting them. Over here, like I said, sorry to repeat myself, they're packaging them up and putting them on backboards and gurneys, and then I don't know what happened to the FDNY boat that was going to come over here.
Alright, you with the high stuff? 252 to rescue 2. You need us? bring any special equipment?
I don't know where this other activity is going.
No, just doing packaging and taking people who are not ambulatory off the deck. I don't think there's going to be any roll calls. 10-4, we got the rigs positioned in case we got to get out of here. All right, 10-4. Marine Battalion to command. Command. It looks like another patient just got put on the PD boat. Alright, that's what to command. Are you aware that all EMS is at Pier 16, that they're sending patients to Pier 16? I will confirm that. Yeah, rescue to command. Command. Yeah, there's patients going off on both sides. So we'll put them on the PD boat. There's a couple going on our boats. On
Tons of EMS coming in.
I just want to make sure they all go to the same place. That's where we got all our resources. You just say Brooklyn Navy Yard, right? That's where we want to take them? Negative. We're going to Pier 16. The EMS is over at Pier 16. Okay, I'll tell PD to go to Pier 16. You got it. Moderate, a chauffeur. Guys, just grab the sked and come down to the pier over here. You're going to come to the right side of the circle line. 10. Rescue command. Command. Just double check it. They said it's Pier 16, correct? 1-6. 1-6. Pier 1-6. Alright, 10-4. They got it. Pier 1-6. That NYPD boat's going to take a pass.
Alright, they're bringing the boat back.
Marine 1 to rescue chauffeur. Chauffeur.
The NYPD
Coming back
boat.
to the ferry terminal. If you got more guys and more equipment. We're here now. All FDNY units on the boat, be aware that there's still a danger of things that can come down.
That's on the Brooklyn side.
Marine 6 to Marine 9 Alpha. Do you have room for one ambulatory victim?
Marine 9, 10-4. Division 1 command to units at Pier 16. Touchdown for bringing the people in. We'll be all hands with stokes and skeds and get them to the casualty collection point. Marine Battalion to rescue. Rescue. Be aware, those two forward masts. I was just informed that there could be a possibility of things falling from there. Yeah, okay, 10-4. We're aware of it.
Trying to see where this boat is that crashed.
3-1 to rescue 2.
Rescue 2.
Alright, do we see that they're loading a number of patients onto a boat and then they're going to take them somewhere? Is that correct?
It's up Pier 16. They're all going to Pier 16.
That might be it right
Multiple
there.
patients. Some are going on NYPD boats. Some are going on our boats. They're all going to Pier 16. I think just about everybody's off that's really injured. Now there's just minor injuries.
Alright, we have 5 transport units at Pier 16. Do you think we need more over there based on your number of injuries?
That broke up, Chief. What'd you say?
We only have 5 transport units at Pier 16. Do you think we need more
There's also
transport
another
units at Pier
area over
16
there with the
based on the number of
NYPD.
injuries you're putting on those boats?
Yeah, I go a little heavier than that. There's 2 on this PD boat. We just took 2 off onto our boat, so we're up to 4. I'm not sure how many they took off before we got here.
Alright, 10-4.
Marine 9 in command. We have 3 patients on 9 Alpha. Do you want us to go to Pier 16? Yeah, we'll concentrate everything at Pier 16 just so we have a centralized point for EMS. Marine 9, 10-4. We have 2 broken legs, 1 minor. 10-4.
Alright, so it appears that may be the boat there. The white vessel right in front of you.
Rescue to the 3-1.
where they're rescuing all these people, 277 people.
Yeah, rescue 2, go inbound. Yeah, I'll try and check it for you, but approximate count of 10 so far transported. 10-4.
Marine Battalion to command.
Command. Behind you.
I was just informed that all patients have been removed.
Okay, so this is
All
probably...
right, 10-4. Who's remaining on? Is anybody remaining on this ship? All the crew are out of this. Trying to get a...
All right, so we got, there was 277 on the boat. I'm assuming they're going to need a crew on board, stay on board just to move this. So are we doing a head count? I'll take it off. Let's keep going.
We're still working on the head count.
All right, Marine 1 to rescue. Rescue. Yeah, we have the rest of your members and 252 on board. You want this to continue in or bring it back to the ferry terminal? You can bring them over so now they can just hang out. They don't need the board. Okay, we're gonna put flag off and we'll start to stay out of the way. Let us know if we can bring these guys back so we can be freed up for other things. Alright, 10-4. To command.
Chief, we're on South and Whitehall. There's nothing going on here. Do you want us to head up to Pier 16? Alright, say that again. You're at what location? We got the ticket, us and Ladder 5, for South Street and Whitehall. But there doesn't seem to be anything going on here. We're by the Staten Island Ferry.
Listen, firefighters on the gangway with bunker gear. Come on, take your gear off. Rescue to the 3-1. Go ahead. Okay, there's a little bit of a language problem here, but we got it done. They're saying that they had 21 injured that were transported off the boat out of the 277 on the manifest.
Alright, they're saying they had 21 injured that were transferred off the boat out of the 277. 10-4.
Yes, 10-4. We're trying to get a really good head count here, but like you said, there's a language problem.
Alright, 10-4.
Hey, Liam, what language do they speak? Spanish. We got a couple of guys that are versed. Rescue 3-1.
Go ahead, Rescue 2.
They also said that no one that they know of fell in the water.
Alright, 10-4. Yeah, just be mindful. I don't know how they're going to wind up hooking up to that gangway. Just let the guys do the pacing.
Alright, here comes a boat.
Just keep the eyes on anyone hitting the water. All members.
Sensible. We got rescue up to them, boy.
Alright, simple. Ladder 5, did you hear that message from dispatch? Ladder 5, did you expect the tank? We came down to South Street right here, South. Simple. If anything comes up, just let me know. We're on South and Whitehall right now.
Alright,
Mission 1 to battalion.
depending on how many patients, it's going to get very busy here right now.
Yeah, just hook up with EMS at the gangway. We'll make you the triage sector, Chief.
Okay, 10-4.
Stay on the pier. We got battalion 4 on the gangway.
Battalion 2, 10-4.
I don't think any more boats are coming. patient there. Let's see. Oh, there's one on a gurney there. So far they got one that I saw. Here's another one coming. They're already all on backboards.
Division 1. They said 3 patients off Marine. 3 patients, simple.
3 patients. This one's walking wounded, and the other ones were on the backboards. Make sure not to show the faces. All right, let's see if there's going to be another unit coming. I'm going to see if the rescue is going to get on this or not. It appears not. All right, they're going back for more operations or more cases.
390 command. Marine Battalion to command. Command. The ship started with 277 people on board. There are now 252. They had a number of injuries, but everyone is accounted for. All right, Cecil, everyone's accounted for. About how many people do they know they're going to offload? I know they're going to have to keep guys on here to crew the boat. I'll get back to you. It's just an approximation.
Let me see where he's going.
But that's a corrected count of 252.
If he's going over there, was that white vessel?
252 confirmed. On board now is 252. 10-4. There were 21 injured. 10-4, 21 injured.
Yeah, he's headed that way.
That's nothing there, 277. Marine Battalion to command. Command. They're saying everyone will stay on board until it stops across the
All right, things have calmed down. They're gonna bring that boat to the east side over here.
Okay, the latest count, 252 stayed aboard and 25 left the boat. Most of them were injured. There was a couple of medics that went with the injured. So 25 off the boat and 252 on the boat. They're going to stay on. Alright, 10-4. And you're on the boat by yourself? I'm on here with some of my guys, Squad 1, Rescue Battalion, and members of the Marine Division. 10-4.
Alright, that was a update. 277, 252 are staying on the boat. 22 injuries, and they're bringing the boat eventually to the east side.
Marine Battalion. Yeah, just to confirm, when this boat gets going, it's going to go to Pier 36, right? 10-4.
We're gonna find Pier 36. All right. They're taking care of all those patients. They're all laid out over there. They're packaging them all up. The 3 that came over, packaging them up. There's one right there. They all have like white and black striped shirts.
Command. Are you
bringing the boat to Pier 36? According to Marine Battalion, we're bringing it to 36. We're trying to contact Manhattan now so they know to send the unit over there. Alright, 10-4, Battalion 7's over here right now. Oh, alright, great, thank you. Division 1 command to ladder 1-8.
Engine 3-4 acting engine 5-5 to Manhattan.
Engine 3-4, 5-5.
Division 1 command to ladder 1-8. Ladder 1-8.
10-4.
You're on fast truck case with water rescue. We're assigned water rescue. What did you say with Metro? Just stay with ladder 1 side. This you'll be water rescue. Stay poised with that.
Here comes a Marine unit. I think it's FDNY, but I'm not sure if it has more patients. Here comes another boat. Two boats coming, NYPD and FDNY. Yeah, it has more patients. They're laying down the boards.
Hey, Al, did you hear that? They're coming back now.
You guys mind if we tie up and then you tie up to us?
Alright, NYPD is asking FDNY to slide over and they'll tie up to them.
Marine Battalion to rescue. Rescue. Can you confirm that there's no more patients down there?
Yeah, 10-4. We got all the higher ups in the crew on the deck, talking to the captain, all the medics and stuff. They're good. Everybody who's on here is staying on, and everybody that had to leave is off. Did you receive that?
10-4, thank you.
Brooklyn to Manhattan on channel 2.
Manhattan to Battalion 2.
9-7, Cash.
Correction on the amount of souls, it's going to be 252 people.
252, 10-4.
Division 1 command to Battalion 1.
214.
Battalion 1. You're still at Pier 36? Negative. I'm trying to
Alright, they're gonna unload patients from the FDNY unit, and then I don't know if the NYPD has.
Alright, Temple, we'll inform that a boat is going there as well. Alright, Temple, we're trying to coordinate with security and clear off the large section of this dock. It's pretty busy over here. Alright, Temple. Division 1. Who's calling Division 1? Division 4. Got 3 patients coming off. Alright, Temple.
3 more patients on the FD boat.
Rescue to the Marine Battalion. Marine Battalion.
The mayor's in there. He's right there with the white shirt. He's talking to Chief Myers. There goes one patient on a backboard. Two patients on backboard.
Rescue. Yeah, 3-1 to rescue 2 on channel 1.
Yeah, guys.
Alright, are you guys getting ready to get off, and are they about to take the boat over to Pier 36, is that correct?
Yeah, 10-4. We're going to
They're bringing them down from the NYPD units onto the FD and transporting them.
Alright, are we leaving any FD personnel on the boat when they go to move it?
The Marine Division is still on the boat. You can tell we have the Marine battalions up on the back of the deck.
Alright, 10-4.
Respond on emergency mode. Conan is reporting a massive gas sector.
These are like walking wounded, they call them. They can walk. Let me see.
5-4, 10-4.
Marine Battalion to command. Go ahead.
The pilot of the boat here just asked that we can have at least one member on board when they are moving.
That's the pilot
Alright,
of the
10-4.
boat.
Who do you want that to be?
It'll probably be me.
You broke up, say it again.
It'll be me.
Alright, so all FD units are going to be off the boat except for the Marine Battalion, and you're going to take it over to Pier 36 with them.
Correct.
Alright, and just confirm we start with 277 personnel, we're down to 252 on the boat?
Correct.
Alright, that's what.
Division 1, stand by. Additional 3 sessions come in on PD boat. They're saying they have a total 25. We have 22 accounted for here. Waiting on another boat. The rest of the passengers on the boat are going with the boat to be secured on Pier 36.
Alright, 10-4. We have Battalion 7 at Pier 36, and Battalion 2 is the triage coordinator. We'll keep track of that count.
10-4.
Battalion Company 7 of Division 1 Command.
Division 1, who's calling?
Battalion 7. Yeah, Battalion 7. Okay, Chief, Pier 36, pretty crowded right now, unloading 252 people, with several party boats already docked to Pier, maybe a couple minutes. Alright, 10-4, and that is unrelated to this incident? Alright, if you're going to unload the passengers at Pier 36, 252 passengers to unload, might be difficult. Alright, understood.
We gotta find Pier 36. All the patients are being treated. They're all on gurneys over here, getting packaged up and ready for transport. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the others that they removed. We're gonna see if we could get to Pier 36 to see the vessel. If there was indeed that white vessel, I'm not really sure, but that's what it looked like. The vessel is movable. They're gonna bring it to Pier 36 to unload all the other 250 people.
Go ahead. Yeah. One of the guys from the ship is on the tugboat here.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 patients.
Transport to Pier 16. He never got on a boat.
He's on the tugboat?
He's with us on the tugboat right now. He wants to be transported to triage. He missed the boat. 10-4, I'll have one of our boats get there. Division 1 Command to Marine Battalion. Marine Battalion. The majority of the patients on the boat are going to Pier 36K. Repeat that, please. You have a boat going to Pier 36 to unknown. At some point, the big boat will be going to Pier 36. Alright, that's all, because currently it's jammed up with party boats unloading. So it sounds like we may have time. 10-4. Division 1 to Battalion 7, Pier 36 sector. Battalion 7, Pier 36 sector. Did you copy that message? Little time before that boat gets there. Alright, 4. Get an ETA, the boats are I'll give an ETA on how long they're going to.
This is the command post.
Request PD for assistance if you need. Alright, that's it. Division 1 Commander, Battalion 1.
Yeah, hold on.
Battalion Quarter, Division 1. Division 1, go. Yeah, just over. You have one more patient coming in. Alright, step 1.
They got one more patient coming in.
252 to command. Command, go ahead. Squad 252, we're off Marine 1, and we're back on land. Do we have permission to go 10-8? 10-4, thank you for your help. 10-4, thank you, Chief.
Alright. They're going to start winding down this operation here. They have one more patient coming in on a tugboat. We're going to try to go see the boat and see if there's any visible damage and see the rest of the passengers be unloaded. All right, they're bringing all the patients down. I won't show their faces. I mean, not down, they're pulling them out. Some of these people are walking wounded with those white and black shirts.
Rescue quarter, rescue.
They're just moving them over, I don't know.
Rescue back. Yeah, Chief, you need any more from us? If not, we're going to take up and go back to Queens. All right, you just talk to my aide over there before you go. Jason's over here. Yeah, I think he was just talking to you. I spoke to the aide. That floor.
All right.
Division 1 to Battalion 1, Brooklyn Bridge. Battalion 1 up to Hanford.
The building was sealed up here from the outside.
Let me find Skylar Fire so we can get out of here.
Battalion 1, any activity, any patients at your location? Negative, there's nothing going on in this accident. Alright, as long as there's no activity, what units do you have with you? 18 and engine 9.
All right, let me go to the end of this pier and then go find the other pier.
Field-com. Frank, we have units going over to 36 now, thank you. 10-4.
Battalion 1. Battalion 1, go. If there's no activity, you guys can take up from that location. Just let me know what units you're releasing. Alright, 10-4.
Alright, the release of units has begun. Let me go just to show you guys the contingency that they have here. Second alarm, all the units. There's Skylar Fire. There's a multitude of media here, tremendous. There's going to be a news conference. I don't know if I'm going to wait for that.
Battalion 6, Division 1. Division 1, go, Battalion 6. Do you have a message for us? We just activated the post radio.
Everybody's
Yeah, 10-4.
coming.
If no expected civilians to your location, if you have no injured, then you guys can go 10-8. 10-4. Engine 207, Battalion 3-1. Go ahead. Where do you need us? No, stay there. We're going to start bringing up companies on our side. I want to set the position first. Yeah, you said to stay at the pier? Yeah, stay there. 10-4. Division 1. Division 1, go. The last station coming in now. Alright, 10-4. What's up, man?
They're bringing a walking wounded over here. Apparently it was a Mexican cruise of some kind. I'll show the back of him. I don't want to show his face. bringing the patients out slowly, little by little, to put them in the ambulances. What's up, buddy? All right.
No condition. 1035.
Alright, we're gonna get out of here and move along. They're not gonna move the boat for 90 minutes. And I don't know if I'm staying for the press conference, which is gonna be over here. Alright, I came back inside. They're winding down operations. They still have a couple patients that are being treated. Just gonna check out what's going on. They still have 252 people on the vessel.
Sergeant, on here.
Chief Myers and Chief Moore.
Division 1 to Marine Battalion. Marine Battalion. We had a total count of 250. Anybody being reported as unaccounted for.
And just for clarification,
Sorry, you broke up. Can you repeat that?
the boat that I saw was not the boat that crashed.
Got the total count on the boat is 250.
The boat that crashed, I don't see it, and it was the mast that hit the base of the Brooklyn Bridge. There's a video out there, you guys will see it probably.
Cool. Negative K. 250 total. And we're wondering if anyone is unaccounted for. All accounted for. Division 1, 10-4.
They still have a large contingency. Here comes one of the FD units.
Division 1 to Marine Battalion. Marine Battalion. Is there a total number on the boat that's on the manifest? Yeah, the manifest had 277. Alright, 10-4. And currently you have 250 on the boat? Yes, so this is call 15. That's the number that were just reported. I just confirmed what Marine Battalion. Alright, 10-4.
That's another patient there. They call walking wounded. He seems to be okay. They're taking him over to the triage center over there.
Come on back, Dory. You got it. Good.
I think that's the last patient. Well, here comes the NYPD one, so we'll see. I believe the commissioner and the mayor and a whole bunch of other officials got on one of these boats. Could be the NYPD boat. They might be coming out of it. I don't know the numbers to the Marine units here. I should, but it's a little too complicated
Over here.
for me.
10-4.
So controlled chaos when these situations happen. You have to coordinate interagency, a lot of communication required. There goes FD, here comes NYPD. I don't know whose role is in on this vessel.
You'll come to ladder 6.
I wonder if they did the progress report. I was waiting for it. I probably missed it.
I got you. You'll come to ladder 8. You'll come to ladder 5. Division 11 to Division 1. Division 1. Yeah, I don't know if you heard the transmission. We're going to let everybody go here, except we got one water rescue truck. We're going to bring 2 onto the scene, and we're going to maintain that until the boat gets docked.
Here comes the mayor.
Alright, that's all.
And city officials.
I
fire conditioner should be in there somewhere. There he is.
They're lined up. Every row has they're on top.
The issue is that we're trying to differentiate between the patient and the members. We're getting numerous now. We're getting numerous counts. We're getting numerous counts of people that are already from this count, and that's what's going on. I understand. That's why I made it very clear that he was a green tag individual. I mean, he was not a green tag. He accompanied the individual.
Mike, I'm gonna drop some units.
We're having a discussion about how to move the boat, where to move it, and all that. And that guy's one of the crew members. And the mayor and the commissioner are over there. They're gonna do their press conference soon. Alright, we're waiting to see where they're going to move this press conference to, if they're going to do it on this pier or they're going to move it somewhere else.
205 chauffeur to 118 chauffeur. 118 chauffeur? Jay, they're at Pier 1.
Tell us the potential number of injuries. What we've watched are the crowds gathering here at the South Street Seaport, and we've seen people coming out on stretchers, including some that may be walking right now. I think the mayor is heading over to us right now, so we're going to continue here. What we can tell you as he walks over is that multiple people have been injured. We see the police commissioner here, and we're going to crouch down here and take this.
We want to first thank God that at this time the 277 passengers that were on board of this Mexican vessel, they all were removed. We have 19 total injuries, 4 serious injuries at this time. We have been in communication with Mexican authorities, and we're joined by the ambassador of Mexico, who's here as well, to immediately reach out, and we were able to collaborate. I want to thank them for responding. I'm going to have our chief of operation
Wilson Arambulis from the Special Operations. Today, about approximately 20 hours, the ship was departing from Pier 17, where it was heading out to sea. The pilot, the captain that was maneuvering the ship, lost, power of the ship and the current, mechanical function, forced the ship to go right into the pillar of the bridge, hitting the mast of the ship where there was a couple of sailors on top of it. These sailors were injured as a result of the mast striking the bridge. Thank you.
DOT Commissioner, just can you talk about the structure of the bridge?
So as we're speaking right now, our head of our bridge division, Paul Schwartz, is in the scene. Information is that there was no any major damage to the bridge, but they continue to be in the scene. But so far, there's not a major damage to the Brooklyn Bridge.
And the bridge is open at this time. After our preliminary inspection, I'm going to turn it over to the ambassador of Mexico.
Thank you very much, Mayor, for all your support. The most important thing now is the injured, and they were taken to different hospitals, and we're looking very closely for the best things to get them. The Mexican Ministry of Navy would search for every family or every one of the injured in order to give them very detailed panorama of what's going on with every one of them. I want to thank the Mayor for his support, and we will continue very close to the families and to the injured in order to help them in any way.
Thank you. We're also joined by the acting Consul General of Mexico as well that's here. So it is a unified effort to make sure that we look after all of those who were on the ship. And you can hear from the applause behind us. We want to thank the Mexican community for here appreciating our first responders. The Police Commission team legally responded with FDNY Commissioner Trucker to have a coordinated effort. We want to thank the Coast Guard and their effort as well. So the coordination was extremely important, and it was executed to the best of our ability to minimize any loss of life. Our hearts go out to the family members, and many family members are going to be traveling here from Mexico. We want to make sure we collaborate with the ambassador and his team to give them the proper information at the hospital. As I stated, 19 were injured, 4 were seriously injured. They were removed to Bellevue Hospital. A total of 277 on board. Their property being taken care of. We're open to a few questions at this time.
You go ahead right now. Let's go ahead. You go ahead.
Mr. Mayor, we were told by some spectators who say they saw them fall into the water. Is that true? And could you talk about what that recovery process looked like?
Sorry, no one fell into the water. They were all hurt inside the ship. On top of it.
Are any of these injuries life-threatening?
We would have classified them as seriously injured. We want the hospital personnel to carry out the determination of how the extent of those injuries. We don't want to put any fear in those who are waiting for their family members because names haven't been released. But right now, we're going to let the medical staff determine the extent of the injury.
Mayor Adams, could you just talk about again the purpose of this boat being in the water, what its intention was, and how it got taken off course, like where it was originally going?
The ship, from what I was informed by the supervisors of the ship, it was disembarking and going to Iceland.
So it was authorized to be in these waters doing
Yes,
that?
correct. Yes. Anything else, sir?
But it wasn't supposed to go under the Brooklyn Bridge.
I guess it was the pilot that is assigned to navigate, the boat out of the water. I believe he lost, there were some mechanical issues that probably caused the ship to hit the
I'll just add that all of the information that the chief provided is preliminary and subject to change, and the NTSB is going to do another investigation.
Well, this was under the purview of the Mexican Navy, is that fair to say? The Mexican Navy boat?
Yeah, the ship is a goodwill vessel that has been on the waters for more than 20 years, sharing Mexican culture. Its name is Cuauhtémoc, and this is one of the trips that the ship does. It came from Cozumel and was heading to Iceland.
What were the people on the boat doing? Were they,
Well, they sailed. It's a sailboat.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
All right, there you have the press conference. We're going to be bolting out of here. The commissioner is over there as well, the Fdny commissioner.
Yes, that was Mayor Adams, who was briefing the media here, so we can confirm now is the...
Let me get over there. We're going to bolt out of here shortly. All right, operations are winding down. You saw the press conference. A lot of the members are still coming. Oops. They're moving a patient out. Still some other patients being treated in there. From the South Street Pier in the financial district of Manhattan, 2 and 2. We're going to see you all on the other side.
At this time, 250 remain on board the boat. They are heading to Pier 36. 27 passengers have been removed from the boat, and they're at Pier 16. There are 21 patients. 4 are red tagged, 1 is an orange tag, 6 are yellow tagged, 10 are green tagged. There were 6 passengers that were removed also. They were not injured. PD continues to canvass the local hospitals, checking for more patients. At Pier 16, all the units are taking up from that location. Division 1 will be locating to Pier 36.
10-4. 10-4. Time alarm report 2322 hours. The incident duration is 2 hours and 43 minutes.
10-4 Manhattan. The field comm unit is in the process of taking up. Division 1 will be your radio contact at this time, Kay.
10-4.